Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's video. So today I thought I would do something completely different. It is still skincare, but I thought I'd just do something completely different. We're coming into June, well we're in June. We've got festivals coming up, most importantly Glastonbury. So I thought why not do a Glasto skincare or just any like festival skincare in general, whether it be Wireless, Leeds, Creamfields, Tomorrowland, wherever it may be you're going. I thought I would do a little skincare, like what to take with you when you're travelling or like on festivals, that sort of thing. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, although it is a Glastonbury skincare video, I've never actually been to Glastonbury, and quite frankly, I don't intend to go anytime soon. It's just not my scene. Like, I just don't like, I like festivals, but I just don't like the whole idea of camping and not being able to get a shower. I'd rather not go. Basically, I've heard it's amazing as well, but it's just not really for me. But I have been to festivals, I've been to Creamfields, I've been to Tomorrowland, I've been to Mysteryland. So I have been to festivals, I've just never camped. I've never been camping either. But I just thought I would share with you all some tips and tricks of what to take with you if you are going to a festival this year. Quite a few people did ask me as well when I mentioned I was going to do a Glastonbury skincare. A lot of people were like, oh my god, do it. So I thought I would do it a few weeks before Glastonbury, so if you are going, you know you've got time to pick like little bits up. It's nothing, some of this stuff you probably may already have. It's nothing like too expensive. It's basically just the basics: cleanse, moisturiser, SPF. That's it. There's no mention of like toning, hydration, all this kind of stuff. Obviously you will have to stay hydrated in terms of drinking water, moisturiser, but there's no like big 25-step routine with masks, exfoliators, peels, all that. It's just so basic, so simple. And also as well, something that can fit in something like this. This is just a little bag from Victoria's Secret I've got. It's absolutely so dirty, but this type of bag, all these products could fit in that you're good to go. And even if you're going on holiday as well, these type of bags are ideal as well, so they're really good actually. Okay, so let's just begin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it in like an order. I'm going to talk about pre-Glastonbury, so what you can do to your skin beforehand, before you actually go to the festival, or as I say, any festival. Then obviously what to do in the festival, and then post-festival when like you really need some TLC. So let's start off with pre. So obviously before you go to Glastonbury or wherever it may be you're going, you want your skin to be looking as best as possible, especially if you're wearing makeup every day. I know some people don't tend to wear makeup during festivals, but obviously each to their own. But I would always recommend giving your skin a good exfoliation beforehand. So say Glastonbury is on a Wednesday this year, I think it starts, so say like the Monday or Tuesday before, or even a week before, at least 2-3 times a week anyway, just giving your skin a good exfoliation. So it could be any type of exfoliator, whatever you prefer. I like at the moment Alpha H glycolic scrub, so any type of exfoliator, just so you're not buffing away any dead skin cells on your skin and you've got a fresh blank canvas. You can use masks and things like that in the run up, like the lead up to Glastonbury. If you want, make sure like your body's exfoliated, you use a nice body scrub or just any like nice moisturisers, things like that, especially if the weather's nice and you want your skin to look glowing and your legs to look glowing. If you've got like your little hot pants on, that kind of thing. Make sure your nails are done. I know I'm so high maintenance when it comes to nails. Just even paint them, just make sure your nails look clean, because I always think that's the first thing most people look at is nails, apparently so I always make sure that you're nice and fresh. So as I say, in the run up to it, you could do your exfoliating in your masks, your moisturisers, your self tan if you wanted to, or if you wanted to go natural, completely up to yourself. So that's the little pre-start to it. So just make sure you're all nice and prepped, and then you're ready for actual Glastonbury. So let's start off with cleansing. Now, I know obviously in a festival, the last thing you want to be doing is cleansing your skin. What you want in a festival is something quick, easy, so you can just get on with your day, get out and just basically enjoy yourself. So the only time, as Caroline Hayden says, the only times when wipes are suitable is fannies, festivals and flights. So is it okay to use wipes? But if you still wanted to use a balm cleanser or any type of cleanser, just get little mini bottles of them, like get a little mini pot and pour your cleanser into it, whatever it may be, if you want to really look after your skin. Obviously a lot of people won't, I get that, so here's some alternatives. So the first product is from Bioderma. They've actually sent me quite a lot of products actually to film the video, so thank you so much to Bioderma. So the first product is a cute little mini micellar water from the Hydrabio range. This is what it looks like. It's super cute, so ideal for festivals. You get 100ml of product and it's just an alternative to cleansing. I personally like to use this to take off eye makeup. I just find it so gentle on the skin, so you could always use something like this or any micellar water. Wipes if you wanted to. These are just super drug zone, any type of wipes. And then also what I think would be really handy, again Bioderma sent me these. I don't think you can actually buy this packet, but if you can get something similar, it's basically just a Ziploc bag and inside it is cotton wool pads. So ideal, especially these two on the go, and they'll both fit in this bag as well. So obviously you're coming to the end of the night or the first thing in the morning. If you can't, if you are camping as well and you haven't got access to like clean water or water in general, this will be really handy. Just literally pour this on, take it all over your face, make sure you're giving yourself a nice good clean with it, or as I say, you can always use a wipe. If you want to go that extra bit further, get a flannel. You can take your cleanser and then just cleanse all your skin. It's completely up to yourself. Me personally, if I was going to camp somewhere, I would take my cleanser, but that's just me. I'm quite OCD. But for quick, easy, convenience, these would be your best bet. So a little tiny micellar water like this. I'm not exactly sure on the pricing, but what I will do, I will leave everything in the description box so you can where to find it. But I just think this combo is so handy, and look at the size of them. Like, even if you never got this pack, you could just take cotton wool pads in general in like a little sandwich bag and just roll it up. That's what I tend to do sometimes if I don't have something like this. So really, really handy to have. Now next up, usually in the routine would be toning, acetoning. Personally, I wouldn't bother with acetoning. If you want to, you could get something like this. This is just from Pixie. This is the retinol tonic. I haven't actually got the mini glow tonic, but this is, I think it's 100ml. Yeah, 100ml this is. So this is just a little mini tonic. This is retinol tonic, but you can get rose tonic, you can get glow tonic. I just haven't actually got it. This is the only one I've got to hand. But as I say, in a festival you want to be as quick and as simple and as convenient as possible. So me personally, I would skip the toning, the acetoning, the toner in general. The maximum you're gonna not use it for is 5 days. Your skin will be fine, just obviously when you get home, make up for it. So it's entirely up to yourself. If you're not going to take a toner, again, just take something that's handy and small, what'll fit in your bag. You haven't got to be worrying about it, just quick and easy to use. So that's a great alternative. You can also get the little pads out of, is it Nip and Fab? They do the glycolic pads. If you really do want to acetone during festival, completely fine. Get the little pads from like Nip and Fab. They're quite affordable, and they're just, you open them up. I haven't actually got them, and then they're a little pad and you're good to go. So completely up to yourself. As I say, adapt any of this to all your own routine. Take bits out, add bits. It's completely personal when it comes to like skincare, and especially people have different ways of taking the makeup off, applying the makeup, everything like that. So it's completely personal. Do make it your own. Okay, so coming on to mists, one of my favourite parts of any skincare routine, and especially in a festival, if the weather is so lovely, you do want to stay cool, calm and collective, as I always say. So I would always go for a mist, and my favourite by far is Vichy. Now this is 150ml. It looks like this, so it might take up a little bit of space, completely up to yourself. You can get Zerosync from, have I got Zerosync? I think I've used it actually. You can get Zerosync from La Roche-Posay. That comes in a smaller bottle as well, even great for travelling. But honestly, these type of mists, they're just so handy. And when you're feeling like, if you're like me and you can get a little bit warm throughout the day, these are fantastic just to spritz over your face. You can go on under makeup, over makeup, and it just feels nice. Imagine you're sitting in a field and you need a little bit of hydration. You mist this all over your face and it just feels so nice, and then just fan yourself gently. It just feels lovely. It's super calm and super relaxing as well. So, and it's great for anyone, any skin tone, unisex too, male, female, anyone can use this. So if you're all having a little campfire and you're all feeling a little bit dehydrated, give yourself a mist of this. But yeah, so anything like this, just to cool the skin down, love it. This is £7 and it's my favourite mist of all time. And I've got lip gloss on my teeth. Fantastic. But yeah, so with moisturisers and serums, again, completely up to yourself. I wouldn't take serums and layering products because basically you haven't got time, have you really? So I would just go for a great moisturiser. So that could be one of your favourite moisturisers. I've got a few here where I could recommend. I absolutely love, and it's one of my favourite moisturisers of all time, and it's Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. It's this little tiny pot and I've literally run out. It is, I know it's £9. Oh wait, okay, so it's 15ml, it's £9. You can get it off ASOS, I think you can get it off. You can get it off quite a few websites, but it is perfect for travel, and it's so strange. I prefer the smaller size. I don't know what it is, but I just prefer a smaller size. I just love how cute and handy it is. That will fit in your bra. I would demonstrate, but I'm not. That will literally fit in your bra, so it's so handy to take it with you. And if you're someone who's really dehydrated, it is any skin type, but it is the intense version. Oh my god, if you're in a festival especially, your skin can dry out. Lather this on of a day, of a night. It even sits perfect under makeup. I've got it on today under makeup. It sits gorgeous. It's just so nourishing. It's just an all-rounder basically. I absolutely love it. So that's one alternative you can use. Again, if you've got your favourite moisturiser but it's in a bigger tub, get a smaller tub, get something like this and just scoop it in, put it in your bag, you're good to go. Again, other moisturisers, again from Bioderma, you've got Hydra Bio Day Gel Cream. This is fabulous. I'll quickly just show you this actually. They sent me this a while back, but I've always just kept it. It's just a lightweight gel moisturiser, but it's just super lightweight. Smells lovely too. And that just soaks straight in, so you could put that on. And also because it is in a tube, you do get 40ml of product. Not only that though, it's just handier to just literally take your lid off, pump all over your face, you're good to go. Rather than if you did have a bigger version of this, opening it, scooping it out, putting the lid back on. If you can get something like this where it's in a tube, it's going to be a lot more convenient and a lot more easier, a lot more time consuming. Again, completely up to yourself. Other products is from, I like this, I just love the size of it. It's super handy, super ideal. It's from Dermaceutic. It's 15ml and it's their Intense Moisturiser. Again, perfect for travelling with. You could take that on holiday in your hand luggage. With something like that, you just want something that's going to nourish your skin. Bear in mind, if you are going to be drinking, you could be drinking for 5 full days straight. Your body is going to need some hydration, so try and stay hydrated as possible. Anything like this, moisturiser, water, just as long as you're keeping hydrated. And then any damage you do over the 5 days, you can fix. Don't worry about it. So really handy to have. Now, one thing I did want to mention, I've actually got this. This is from the Alex Steinher's skincare range for Primark. I did have the Plump and Glow one. I can't for the life of me find it. But again, another great product for the day. Perfect for under makeup. Just gives the skin a nice hydration and then you can put your makeup on. Or if you want to go barefaced, you do you. So this is the Sleep Spa and it's fabulous. I've mentioned this quite a few times on YouTube. But it's basically the Alex Steinherr sleep mask. So when you've come at maybe it's 6 AM, 7 AM, 3 AM, whatever time it may be, make sure you take that makeup off. Don't sleep in your makeup, even if it means grabbing a wipe, even if it means grabbing some micellar water, anything, just make sure you are getting it off. The last thing you want to do is sleep in makeup. Don't do it. I've done it once. You've already got a hangover as soon as your eyes open. Well, I did. You don't want last night's face still on. It's just horrendous. So just don't do it. Make sure no matter how drunk you are, as soon as you get in that tent, get your wipes out. Whack all over your face with your micellar water, whatever it may be. And then put this on. And then just, that way. And then just sleep in it. It's such a lovely consistency. Vegan friendly, fragrance free, not tested on animals. It says after cleanse and massage onto the face and neck at night. Lovely, super cheap as well, about £4 or £5 of this in Primark. A lot of people probably already have this anyway. That's the thing as well, don't go out buying loads and definitely don't be taking expensive products or your favourite products because things go missing in festivals. You get a lot of people who can like pickpocket, whatever it may be. Don't go out and buy a brand new £150 skincare range. Don't do it to yourself. Take your stuff that if you do lose it, if any worst case scenario, it's not the end of the world. So just try and think logically as well. So these things like this, so handy, inexpensive, affordable, and what'll fit in like something like this. So always bear that in mind. You don't need to be running out and spending loads of money. But even go into Primark, if you've got time, pop in, see if there's any of these, because fantastic. Okay, now for the most important step. If you thought cleansing was important, no. SPF. SPF is the most important step, especially in a festival where there's going to be, if it's sunny and you're sitting there all day drinking and the sun's just blazing down on you. Don't get me wrong, I've been there. You're so happy, so content, it's gorgeous, everything's fine. Just make sure your skin is protected. So I've got quite a few alternatives. First one is from Dermasutic. I absolutely love this. I spoke about it, I think last week maybe. So this is their Factor 50 Plus, and the one thing what I just absolutely love about it, it doesn't sting your eyes. I found that a lot of SPFs, they can sting. This doesn't. Again, really handy to have. You could take the two of them if you really wanted to, whatever it may be, but really handy to have. Just make sure you do your cleanse, tone if you wanted to, then your moisturiser and your SPF last. SPF goes last and then foundation. You can get foundations with an SPF in it. I would just always recommend to use an SPF and then put your foundation on, or your primer, whatever it may be. Just let everything soak in first before you start putting this on and then your foundation, because it could start to peel. But yeah, great. Again, even super handy. This is from La Roche-Posay. This is their Invisible Face Mist SPF 50. Great for on holiday, wherever it may be. Just spritz it all over your face, covered, and then you can take that with you if you'd have a little backpack on maybe. You can take that with you throughout the day and just keep misting your face. Fab. Again, this one from Bioderma. They've not long had this one actually, but this is an SPF 30. It's a moisturising hydration mist and it's got SPF 30 in it. Again, and just spritz it all over your face. Fabulous. Perfect for festivals or whatever. Give your face the mist throughout the day. I personally would try and keep it on you just so you're constantly getting covered. You can put it over makeup. So also with La Roche-Posay, you can spray them over your makeup. You can keep spraying this throughout the day in conjunction with them both. Completely up to yourself. Just make sure you spray your SPF or put SPF on. That is the most important step, because you don't realise what the damage you're going to do in years to come. Although 5 days in a field mightn't seem a lot, just make sure you're covered. Other types of SPF I've got again from Bioderma. This is their Photoderm Factor 50 Plus, which I actually do really like. I've used it before, and it is a tinted SPF as well, so perfect if you're someone who doesn't want to wear makeup on a festival, you want to let your skin breathe. These are perfect. You could just literally put it on in your hands, put it all over your face, you're good to go. Really like that as well. I used this last summer in Cornwall, loved it, so really love that. Again, I'll put all the prices and everything in the description box as well, but please just make sure you use your SPF. That is the most important step. Now for body. So I've been thinking of doing this video for a while now, and every time I'm in like Home and Bargain, whatever it may be, I always pick bits up. I was in Home and Bargain not that long ago and I found these products and they're about 80p each. Don't get me wrong, I've not tried them, but they are for festivals, and I think, especially in Glastonbury, if you can't get a shower, look at this. So these are towel-sized body wipes. So they look like this, and it says on them, Festival Essentials, ideal for camping, over 1 metre long, and there's 2 of them. Perfect for when you can't shower, enriched with moisturiser and refreshes your entire body. So as I say, I've not tried them, but I've seen them in Home and Bargain for 80p. And I mean, that would not take up much room at all. If, say for instance, if you don't know if you're going to be able to get a shower in the 5 days time, I would have a nervous breakdown because I'm just like OCD. But if you're someone who can rough it, perfect, get some of these. I've never tried them. I imagine them to be really big, huge towels. But for 80p, you haven't broke the bank. That definitely will fit in, whether it be a backpack, case, whatever you're taking with you. Really ideal. I just literally picked them up and thought, oh god, they would be so good. There's 2 of them in there. There's no pictures on it, but that's all it is. I mean, you had to even buy a few packs of these for like, you get 2 so you could have you and your partner or whatever it may be. But I just thought for 80p, could you go wrong? Even if you hated them, it's 80p, you've not broke the bank. So speaking of Home and Bargain, again, I found these. They were next to these actually. Again, these are called Freshen Up Face and Body Wipes. Ideal for camping, 25 cleansing and refreshing wipes for all over. And it says great for life on the go. These are these. Again, perfect. They would not take up much room at all. They would even fit in like a little bag. Perfect for if you want to get washed with it. I just thought I'd pick a few bits up just to give you alternatives. Now for the ladies, so if you're obviously you want to refreshen up, like down below, whatever it may be. Again, I was in Home and Bargain, I picked all these up on the same day. These must have been about 80p as well. So these are flushable intimate wipes, paraben free, dermatologically tested and gynaecology approved. Looks like this. So again, you could just leave them in your backpack or wherever it may be, and it'll just be a nice refreshing product basically if you're feeling a little bit like you need a shower but you can't, or it's the time of the month, anything like that. For 80p again, really ideal. So I would advise getting them. I can't say I've tried them all, but what I would say is, for the sake of 80p, just try them. You never know, you could, especially these, like I've never seen nothing like this before. I just think it's such a great idea, and it's ideal for festivals, camping, that type of thing. So that's for the body. Okay, post Glasto. So you came home from Glasto, you're absolutely rough, you've had an amazing time, you've had the best experience, your skin is looking a little bit worse for wear, you're feeling a little bit dead, you just need a good TLC. So I would start off with a bath. That's how I would start off when getting home from Glastonbury. Run yourself a nice gorgeous bath, put all your bubbles in, your salts, your exfoliators, everything like that, and just let your body soak. Imagine if you're in a field for 5 days straight drinking, your body is gonna be exhausted. So come home, get a fabulous bath, get pyjamas on. Also tip, what I would do before you do go to Glastonbury, I would make sure your room is clean for when you get back, because there is nothing worse than coming home from holiday, a festival, and your room is like a bomb site. So this is what I always do when I go away on holiday. I'm weird like this. I will always make sure that I've got fresh bedding on. My room's completely immaculate. This is the OCD in me, by the way. But I will make sure my bedding's done and I've got fresh pyjamas, everything all fresh for when I get back. So then that's just me. I think you'd have a better night's sleep. You feel better, you've got your home comforts, little things like that. So get back from Glasto, get showered, baths, whatever it may be. Personally, I would sit in a bath for about an hour and let your body just soak in. Get some Epsom salts or whatever it may be that you like to use, your bubbles and that, and just let your body relax in the bath. Stay hydrated with waters also. And for your skin, what I would recommend, if you've not used it before, is the peeling solution from The Ordinary. It looks like this. This will kick your skin into shape. If you've not acid toned or exfoliated for 5 days or a week, however long you go for, and you put something like this on, you will feel the kick. Now obviously bear in mind, if you're sensitive, try it first beforehand. But if you're someone who's at regular use of like AHAs, glycolic, acetone and anything like that, and you use that, you haven't used it for a week. I know myself, when I haven't used that for a week, I can feel the kick. Get something like that, get your skin going, give yourself a nice exfoliation, and then go in with some of this afterwards. So a glow mask, a hydration mask, anything that's going to add hydration back into your skin, your hyaluronic acid, marine hyaluronics, anything like that, just to make sure you're putting moisture back into your skin. And basically get in bed and stay there for a week. That's all I can say. But as I say, I've never actually been to Glastonbury. If anyone's going, have the most amazing time. Just enjoy yourself really. Like, you know, you haven't got to be taking 25 steps for your skincare. Wake up, brush your teeth, quick wipe your face, bit of moisturiser, slap on some SPF, you're good to go. So just enjoy yourself. But I hope you've all enjoyed this video. It's so different for me, and I've also got me a little bit excited now. I would like to experience it, but I just don't think it's for me. I physically couldn't camp. My cousin always says me and her are like chalk and cheese. We're so close but completely different, and she always says, oh, that's all part of it, you've got to rough it. And I'm like, no, like that'd be my idea of hell. Like the whole roughing it, not being able to get showered. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people like have the best time, but I couldn't do it. The only time I could do it is if I went in like a Winnebago or a camper van. I know that sounds terrible and it's so high maintenance, but I just wouldn't enjoy myself, and I think I'm taking someone else's place who really wants to be here, and I just don't enjoy it. So I probably won't go to Glastonbury anytime soon. I have been to festivals though, I do enjoy them, but as I'm getting older I'm just like, no. But I hope you've all enjoyed this video anyway. I hope you take some tips anyway. As I say, you don't need to go breaking the bank, spending a fortune. Take what you know, what works for your skin. Do not take expensive products, because if they go missing, you will never forgive yourself. Trust me, I've been there and I've lost something and you're like, why did I take it? So take whatever's useful for yourself. You don't need 3,000 steps, 3 steps, cleanse, moisturise, SPF. I would say they're your main 3 steps. That's all you need to worry about. And then you can put your makeup on or whatever it may be. Take your dry shampoo. Me, I would get 5 days out of my hair if I could. But yeah, so I hope if anyone is going to Glastonbury or any festival at all, I hope you have the most amazing time. Enjoy yourself and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.